big. Oh, he doesn't fit in the net. Oh God, no. Oh, he didn't fit in the net. What is up, Mavericks? Welcome back to another very exciting video. Got my little compadre, the Coleslaw, back there, and today we're going after some absolute dinosaurs. We are going to be vertical jigging artificial lures for a species you're probably not expecting. I guess we'll kind of leave it in the dark until we get the first one on there and ripping some drag. I'm excited for today though. We finally got a little bit nicer day. It's supposed to be in like the 40s with some wind, but can't complain getting out here on the water. It's supposed to be ice season here pretty soon, and we don't have anything that resembles ice in the 10-day forecast. That can change very, very fast, but this might be one of our last open water trips. Over the next couple weeks, this is going to be the last part of our season anyways. Of course, we're going to be traveling down, doing some stuff probably in the South, Texas, Oklahoma. We got some exciting trips planned that I can't wait to tell you guys and show you guys that we're just kind of getting planned right now. But what do you think, Coleslaw? We gonna rip some bigs today?
We're gonna rip some really bigs today.
This guy. All right, let's see what we catch. All right, we're out here in the middle of the lake. Let me show you guys what we're fishing. It's very important, this type of cover, this vertical hard cover, and I can show you exactly on Panoptics what we're looking at. So the trolling motors kind of spin around, so you're gonna see a bunch of different stuff wherever it's panning to, but that's us right there, and directly underneath us, all this hard right here is all this big chunky rock on the edge of the channel. As you can see, it's 32 feet. So we're in a lot of water right now, drops off to 34, 35. And these right here are very, very important for this pattern as well. These are all bait fish. There's little schools of crappie, schools of shad. And that right there, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me try to pan over to it a little bit. That is what we are after. Big catfish cruise up and down these drop-offs like right there. That was definitely a fish we just saw a second ago. Right there on that edge where you can see those little marks right there. Those ain't little. There's catfish up to, I don't know, we caught a 40-pounder last time we were here. Big channels, big flatheads, love this vertical hard cover. And the two different types of baits we're gonna be using today are absolutely what's the best thing to catch them on. I actually just put this box together right now. It's basically my cold water vertical jigging box, because that's exactly what we're doing right now. Water's probably mid 40s, but two main baits we're gonna be using today. We got jigging spoon right here, just the most simple bait of all time. That's a lead slab, or I think maybe it's 10, but it's a cotton cordell. I've got a couple different brands, and then this guy right here, some of our handmade blade baits that we make. They're the snaggiest things of all time, so they're gonna get hooked in each other. Here's one without hooks on it, but I got some big ones, I got some small ones. That's a bigger size one, and that is absolutely ideal. Now, one thing that was badass last time that we put on this jigging spoon was Mr. Pornstash came along, and he, of course, with his little catfish and ice fishing roots, had a good idea of tipping it with some cut baits. So that's exactly what we got with us today. We have these trout from a video you guys watched a couple days ago. We have trout heads that we're gonna cut up. Got some juice in there for you, Cole. So Cole's gonna drink that juice, and then we're gonna cut little chunks off on that. But you can actually use a surprisingly small piece of cut bait. And then we actually have a couple shad from a video you watched us snag a couple shad. They are frozen, dead. Of course, you don't want to transport any fish live unless they're like bait fish purchased from a bait shop. But of course, don't travel across state lines. Make sure everything's legal in your area, but if they're dead, you're good to go with them being dead. In most areas. Again, check the regulations. So we're gonna tip some of those trout heads, shad chunks on those jigging spoons, potentially even on the blade bait. Some days they want the blade bait that's more of like a vibrating lure, I guess, on the shad on the bottom, the artificial, and some days they just want you to drop a big old piece of chunky meat right in their face. Let's see which one it is today. There we go. Oh, immediate hookup. First cast of the day. First real cast of the day, and it's big. That's about what I thought. That's about what I thought. I mean, look at this. Stripping. Not even, he's gonna tow the boat over there. I didn't want to drive the boat over the fish, but he's pulling us, so I guess we're gonna go that way. I mean, you can look at the bank right now. We're literally getting towed.
He's definitely pulling us.
Yeah. I haven't like slowed him down. This is one of those real ones, Cole. We're definitely gonna need a net for this one.
Nah, I got him.
You got him? Cool dog. Got a weight coming off the boat. You could ski back behind the boat, Cole, if you wanted to. Wakeboard. I don't know if he ate it or if I snagged him, but they're so stacked that we're gonna catch some. Putting the ESP to work again today, Cole. Definitely fighting like he's snagged, but I don't know. Chances that I snagged one on the first cast when I couldn't see any aren't like that great. Oh, gonna have sore wrists today, slaw man. Must have hooked his tail or something stupid. Oh yeah, he's close now. Yeah, right in the tail. I knew it. Not how we like to hook these things, but they do eat the blade. I'll take that net, homie. Just digging straight down. No wonder he was pulling the boat. Never the goal to hook them like this, but it just happens. This is the best cold water bait you can throw, and good work, Slaw.
Thanks, dude.
Just a nice little 10-pounder to start the morning.
Yeah.
All right. Tommy, the channel cat here, is about to lose his shite. Excuse me, sir. I would like to grab under there. All right. Not how we wanted to catch him, but they're down there. We're gonna catch them today. I'm about to put some cut bait on a jigging spoon, I think, and drop it down on their face, and they're gonna pretty well lose their minds, I got a feeling. About a 8 to 10 pounder. Start the day. Water's clean. It's gonna be fun. All right, so I got my jigging spoon tied on. Very, very simple bait. And then check this guy out. Just a little shad head, shad chunk. That honestly is probably too big of a piece. I'm gonna start with them and see if they'll eat that. Look at a little red eye shad. Cole thought that was pretty funny. But we got just a little shad chunk, and we're gonna drop them down. I usually like to drop them all the way to the bottom, obviously, of course. These catfish are right by the bottom, right off that drop off. And then I'll jig it up and down the bottom a few times, kind of get the silt moving around, probably get their attention a little bit. And then once I do that, I usually stop it for like, I don't know, 30 seconds. And then if I don't get bit, I'll go back to jiggling it a few times, get their attention. But the biggest thing is you kind of just want it to sit there. They can find it. Catfish have incredible senses. They have taste buds all over their body, even have taste buds in their sides and down by their tail. They got their whiskers. They can feel vibrations. They're really a cool creature. And this is my favorite way to go after them. I'd much prefer to do this than sit next to a spillway or a puddle and get snagged 800 times. Although that is a much better way to drink a lot of beer, which I'm also a big fan of. Big. Oh, that was giant. You see that? See that freaking bite, dude? We're putting a new freaking hook on. That could have been the one we were after. Oh. If you guys get, what are these? Cotton Cordell? Yeah, Cotton Cordell freaking jigging spoons. Swap hooks. Perfect spot. Right off the ledge. Look at them, there's like 4 right there. Got one. Oh, he dropped it. Oh yeah, just pull on it a little bit. Dirty shad stretcher. That's all it is, Cole. Stay strong, little hook. New hook guy. Right in yo face, catfish. Chasing shad down there. Got him. Not nearly as big, I don't think. Nope. Not nearly as big, but it's happening quick. Turn the spot bar back on.
Hook set though.
You like that? Is that how you're supposed to set the hook on a treble hook bait, Cole?
Yep.
Yeah, this is just a little piddly. Just a channel guy. I mean, it's still big, but the first one I set the hook, nothing happened. Didn't move anywhere. Thank you, sir. Cole cameras them, nets them, does it all. Wine them, dine them, 69 them, right?
Something like that.
That one's a little more clean. We should eat some of these catfish one of these times, Cole.
Sometime. I do like me a good catfish finger.
Cole's never actually tried like a real fried fish. He's only had fish sticks before that were frozen. So everyone drop a comment down below if you think Cole should eat something besides his
Frozen fish sticks.
dinosaur shaped fish sticks. Beauty. Not what we're after. We're after big old Mr. Mean Flathead, but that's a nice consolation. I mean, the difference between when I bowed up on that one and the last one was incredible.
Yeah.
But that's still a 5-6 pound channel. Good little dude. The bite was different too. It's kind of weird how small of a piece you want to use. This is actually almost too big of a piece, but these fish smell extremely well, so it don't really matter to them, I don't think. As long as they can smell it. Kind of drop it down off, drop off there, wiggle it in their face, hold it still, and hold on. My hook held up really well. That was a good practice one. Look at that one coming in from a distance, Cole. He's too tight to the bottom. Look at those though. These are big catfish. That's a catfish there. That's a catfish. That's a catfish. That's one right there. They're just rolling up this. They come from out here and they kind of cruise up and down this drop off. These are all shad right up here. And we want to look at that. That's a. I mean, those are 5 foot lines. And he's taking up almost the entire 5 feet when he comes in. There he is. Right by my bait. Giant, giant fish. Still big old Timmy's off the drop here. Here comes a Tim. These catfish, you gotta lift it up. You can't be moving it, but it seems like you gotta kind of get their attention with it and then hold it like 6 inches off the bottom or less. There's one. Got him. Oh, I lost him. There he is. He was giant. There he goes back to the bottom.
Let's try.
Nice try, Cole. What is this? Fucking 3rd grade soccer? Nice try. We ain't here for participation trophies, Cole. We're here to rip 4 foot long fish into a boat. How can they bite that light and be that big? Did you see how big he was going back down? Whew. It's like the last one.
I was still going for the net.
Yeah, it could have been the last one. Like the last one. I don't know. I couldn't tell if he was wide enough when he turned to be flat-headed.
There we go.
Got him?
Yep.
Oh God, Slaw, what'd you get? Oh shit. You got a damn donkey.
Too bad I don't have a working GoPro.
Yeah. I don't know if I do either. It's okay. I'm gonna spot lock.
Very big.
Spot locked. He ate it. Ooh. He ate it. He's pretty big. I'll get your net, bro. Nice work, Slaw. Cole has never caught a fish in the mouth in his life, and all 3 of his today, he's hooking in the damn mouth. Look at that. Slaw, the channel slayer, they call him. Or flathead, depending on what he hooks. Look at that, some bitch ate it. I mean, unless you snagged him inside the mouth, which you're pretty freaking good at snagging these days, Cole. I think you could do it. For anyone curious, that guy is outside of his mouth.
And that one is
inside.
inside.
100% all 3 points buried city. Is he flipping like that on
He's
you?
trying to.
God, what a dick. I can't even pry his mouth open.
No, the other one was squeezing down on me.
That's what he did to your hand?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's the right hook. Yeah, it is. Yeah, dude. Shit, yeah. Coleslaw. Too handy sandy.
Too handy sandy.
Little 6-pounder or so. Good job, Cole. Cole didn't even need the cut bait.
I like this.
He just rips them with blades in the mouth. It's funny, this is the lake dreams are made of, but every time Cole's come here before, it's kind of been shit. So he was starting to think it was a mythical lake and we actually weren't catching fish here. We were lying and catching them elsewhere.
Correct, and especially when you and Josh came here.
Yes.
And caught the big one.
Right, right. Cole's ripping. What you got, a bass? Nope. Nope. That or it's a big bass. Cole's got something big regardless though. Dirty catfish?
Oh, it's a giant bass. Giant bass. Giant bass.
Oh!
It's a giant bass.
Oh, dude, nice one on the freaking blade.
He
Hold
ate
on a
it.
second. Yes, he did. I was like, yeah, that's catfish, Cole, you idiot.
Look at those lips.
Oh, that's a pretty girl right there. I'm gonna get a spot lock. You bet. Good one, Slaw. On the freaking blade bait. The cat snatcher. Cole, this is the best day of your life fishing.
It's not too far off. Definitely the best day with a blade bait ever.
Dude, that is sick. That's a good one.
That is.
That was probably close to 5 pounds.
Close. Not quite 5.
Not quite. I don't know, he's pretty thick. Should we try him?
Try him quick. I don't think he's quite 5.
No, I don't think so either. I think he's like 4.5.
Look at his lips though, so thick.
Oh man, that is a beautiful thing.
He started doing the figure 8 thing that cats do.
Did he?
That's what I said.
Dude, I thought so too.
That's when I was like, it's a cat.
It's confused. 4.5.
4, yeah.
410, 412, 48.
That's right.
Okay, take that.
Yeah, surprise catfish bass.
Whatever, we'll take it.
Very healthy one.
Cat bass. What did you catch, Cole? Okay. Did that bass just take that out of a snag? Jesus, Cole's on fire.
Oh.
He is on fire, folks. Cole's been snagged for 20 seconds. And Timmy the spotted.
As soon as I
Spotted
popped
the
it
bass.
free, he ate it.
God. Just probably sitting down there looking at it like, what is that? Wiggling around, stuck in the bottom. I mean, that's something you could take from that, watching that at home. When you get snagged, definitely be aware that you could catch one as soon as that thing comes free.
As soon as you pop it out,
Because when you're
get ready to set it.
yeah, when you're wiggling on the bottom, you're making noise. It's banging against that piece of cover. You can be on the bottom still, it could be stirring up dirt and stuff. A ton of fish come either snagged or right when you get unsnagged. Cole, what you got going on there?
A bloody finger.
No, I was talking about your juice box.
Oh, it came in my new Lunchable guy.
Cole's like a 4-year-old.
Not Lunchable. It's a Lunch Makers.
Lunch Makers. That was a pretty good deal, actually. Hey, but you should have shown them your bar here. It was literally
Like this big.
like a square cracker, like a cheese and cracker square. Smallest protein bar in the world.
Yep.
Biggin. Oh, that might be the right kind, Cole. Give him some drags. Giving him some drags. Cole's got a daggum dinosaur. Did he crush it? On the big blade? Cole just put the big old homemade guy on. You know, I wanted this to be like a little using cut bait, but we'll take them however we can get them. Take your time with them. We don't need to get them right yet. Oh my God, Cole. Oh, flathead. Oh, it's big. Oh, come here, bud. Oh, he doesn't fit the net. Oh God, no. Oh, he didn't fit the net.
Oh my God!
Cole.
Oh!
Dude, I'm gonna. What? You don't want to catch him?
No.
Dude, I couldn't get him in the net.
I know you couldn't.
I'm gonna have to grab him. I don't think he's gonna fit. I thought he was kind of fighting different. He wasn't flipping around so much. It was more of a straight pull. I'm gonna hit the spot lock. Woo-hoo-hoo! Could not get him in the damn net.
There he
Oh,
is.
he's
Look at
barely
that head,
hooked.
dude.
Barely hooked. Oh, that's gonna be right in my hand. I'm gonna try to net him again. Oh my God, he's barely hooked. I'm gonna flip him right in the boat, okay? Oh! Yeah! Oh! Dude, I was in there. It was like pressed against his mouth with one hook.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh!
Yes! Give me that girl! Give me that girl, Coleslaw! Woo! Yeah, buddy! Oh, Mr. Flat Guy!
Stay out of our way a little bit.
Oh my God! Yes!
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 Give me my beast.
Dude! Look at that thing! This is the Cat Master Classic. Oh my God. Look at that. Slaw. That's like a probably 20, 25.
2025.
Oh,
Not
we
more
can
than
test
that.
him, yeah. Let's give him a little weigh guy, quick.
Definitely my biggest flathead
Dude.
of my life.
Yes.
We were just talking at that spillway last time that I caught the one on 10-pound test.
You did.
We're like, oh look, it's Cole's PB.
It was
This
too.
thing could have eaten it.
Yeah, no shit. All right, let's see it.
My hand's
Cole,
still
let
in there.
go.
I can't.
Let go, Cole.
Ow!
Cole, stop. Okay, chill, bro.
22.
Chill. All right, we got. It's like 20, 21.
Yep.
Yeah, he definitely bumped up to like 22.
Definitely my PB flathead. I've caught like 3 or 4 flathead ever in my life, and 3 of them were today. So
Today's badass.
yeah,
Big old girl.
eating the blade bait.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that thing freaking stomped the blade bait. And Cole actually just broke the little one off that he was throwing, and he switched to this giant one. We'll show it to you in the camera in a second, but super big one that thumps really, really hard. And first drop down there, smoked it.
Yeah. We're gonna get a release on this big girl.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Make sure she kicks off strong. That's a big fish, probably a older fish. I looked up how old Josh's was the last time when we caught a big one. I think that one was over 20 years old potentially, but I'm not an expert, so I could be totally wrong. Of course, where it's at in the country depends how big they get, but this one probably over, I'd say over a 10-year-old fish. Correct me if I'm wrong, you too.
She's about to take off already.
She's already ready to kick. Oh, dude, so sick.
That's incredible. That makes me so happy.
Not gonna lie, that was super cool watching Cole catch that one. Here's the blade bait we're talking about. Make these at home with my little, I guess I shouldn't say little, that is that's a good size blade. What we were saying though, we had him freaking pinned. It was in his mouth, completely gone, and then it looks like this hook right here straightened out a little bit, and so I think it popped out of his mouth, and then it was just kind of one was just poked in the side of its face. That last time when it came up, I was like, oh God. That's why I said once it touches the net, I need to flip it up onto the boat, because I think if he would have got stuck in the net and thrashed one time, he would have been gone. So we threw it all in the boat in one motion. Blade baits. Cole, I'm gonna grow my hair out as long as you had yours, maybe longer.
You think so?
I think I'm gonna cut the sides and do mullet. I've never done it. My hair's never been much longer than this in my entire life.
Really?
I think I should try it.
Yes. Comment down below.
What do you guys think? I don't freaking know. It's a long day today. As you can see, it's dark. We left here at 6 hours before the sun came up or so. Several hours after now. Freaking ripped them today. That was so much fun dropping the little blade baits and jigging the spoon and everything. I mean, Coleslaw's the star of the show. We should put him on here. Got it? Drop the camera.
He almost dropped the camera, guys.
It's worth more than my life.
Hi.
That was the biggest fish you've caught in your life, right?
It was.
That was neat.
Yeah. I caught him too. He bit it.
Yeah.
It was in his mouth.
First time Cole's caught fish in the mouth multiple times. Dude, he's in the snaggiest bait of all time, the blade bait.
Yeah, I pick up the blade bait because I watch him snag kitties in the tail all the time, and I'm like, okay, I'll rip this thing around as he's dangling his little spoon with his cut bait. Do 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 do. And I'm like ripping this whole time, and all of a sudden, whom, 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 flathead, bass, flathead, bass, channel.
Freaking crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. One of the best fishing days of my life, I'd say, and
Hell yeah.
I wasn't expecting it at all. So
That was fun.
yeah.
What do you think? How should we take this video up?
We should.